Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer, and today I'm gamesplaining Galaxy Trucker. This is going to be a little bit of a tough playthrough because a lot of the first half of each round is simultaneous action. So I've set myself up for 3 players, yellow, blue, and red. We are playing the second ship because I find the first ship a little bit boring and I want to give you guys a good feel for how this game runs. I think that ship 2 is actually a better way to go. So what I'm going to do is I'll work one ship at a time for one tile. Once one of the ships has a tile in, I'll go on to the next one. So there may be some cuts in this video when it gets a little bit boring watching me select things, and remember the first part of this will go 3 times faster because I'm working on 3 ships at the same time. So if the video jumps and skips forward a little bit, just take that on board that I've just found the tile and put it in. You all understand how to select tiles. So I'll start up the top. I've grabbed a battery to start with. Batteries are good, so I'll throw that straight in. And there's a laser or a cannon. I can't place that yet, so I'm just going to put that back, and I'll go again. This is on blue, and once again he's grabbed batteries, so he might throw a battery in just there. A shield, okay, I always want shields, so red will definitely throw that shield in. Will he throw it? He might actually throw it that way. Back over to yellow. I should pick up a living pod. So he will throw that. He'll throw that direction. Somewhere to keep stuff. Good storage for blue. Coming back around to red. That's a life support for a brown alien. Probably really worthwhile having one of them. Which way we go? Let's go that way for that particular life support. Back up to yellow with some rockets, and he really needs them. It's a double rocket, so he's got the batteries to be able to handle that. Again with the rockets, he can't actually add that to anything at the moment, so he'll put that down, grab another one. That's life support for a pink alien. So once again, he'll place that there. That's a people pod. He might throw that one in at the top. Okay, so some cargo space for one of the red ones. They're really good to have. Some cannons. Once again, he doesn't have the space to put that in yet, so he'll throw that one down for the moment. He can use that rocket, so he'll put that straight in down the bottom. That's no good at the moment. Let's go another one. He's already got one of them. That will place really well just there. Some more rockets, but he needs to get some... rockets need to be along this line, so he'll push that to the side for the moment and go again. It's given him a laser, which he'll put in just there, facing forwards. Okay, coming down to blue. I don't like those ones, so I never use them. That's a joiner, by the way. More cargo. Look, if he puts that cargo in there, he's not going to be able to build any of this section of the ship, so that would be a bad idea. He might actually push that one to the side for the moment, so someone else will be able to grab that if they wish. He's grabbed another rocket. That would be worthwhile, but he needs to get some things down. No, once again, it's a dead end on the cargo. He's got that laser, no good to him. He really needs some internal stuff that's going to be able to help him build things up. We don't like those. That one he can do something with. So we'll throw that in there. Grab this cannon that was pushed aside earlier and put that in. More cannons or lasers. You can put that one there. He needs somewhere to keep his guys, but he needs single connectors, not doubles. Those ones only connect on the doubles, so that one's no good to him. He could do with some batteries for sure, so he's going to throw those batteries in just there. Okay, that's the other one that he was looking for, so he's going to need to set it in that direction if he's able to. And at the moment he's not able to put that in anywhere, so he's going to put that to the side to be able to put in later. People things. He'll throw that there, which will also enable him to throw this one in on the right angle. So grab that one. And there we have it. We have built our boards, built our ships. All three ships have been managed to fill up every space. There's an open hole here, there's an open hole there. Otherwise, I think I've managed to keep all of those, the edges of every ship very pretty. So we can now go into the actual journey. Okay, we are now set up to take our journey. Everyone has filled their ships with people and batteries and the aliens that they need. Yellow is our first ship in line, so let's hit it. We start with a meteor swarm. So we hit a small meteor coming in from the front, which comes in on line 4. Line 4 hits an open hole on the red board. However, red has a force field, so he can spend a battery to make that force field happen, so he won't lose his component. Blue hits a no open holes, same on yellow. Then we have a large meteor coming in from the front, which comes in on line 7. Large meteors can only be shot out of the sky, so this is a double cannon. In order to use that, we're going to need to actually spend another battery. That's got a cannon on it, so he can just shoot at it. This one has a cannon, so he can just shoot at it as well. Then we have a small meteor coming in from the left-hand side. It comes in on line 10. Line 10 is off the board, so it misses everyone. Then a large meteor coming from the left-hand side as well on line 6. So we have hit that spot on the red board. That cannot be defended against, so we lose the 2 guys and that piece. All the other pieces are still joined together, so that's okay. Line 6 over on this side can be shot with that cannon, so that will be fine. And line 6 on this side is not protected against, so he will lose that cannon as well. Everything else is still joined to the ship. And then one more small meteor from the left-hand side as well, coming in on line 3, which once again misses everyone. Next card, we come up to an abandoned station. Yellow has the first chance to stop at the abandoned station. In the abandoned station, you need 7 crew. The leading player, Yellow, only has 4 crew, so he can't stop. The blue player only has 6 crew, so he also can't stop, and so does the red player. So everyone has to shoot past that without stopping because none of them have enough crew. If the red player hadn't been hit with that cannon, he would have had enough to be able to stop there. But let's keep moving. And we come into a combat zone. So the way this works is Yellow announces how much cannon fire or cannon power he has. Currently he has 1, 2, 3, 4.5 with this alien. That makes it 6.5 without having spent any battery. The blue player has 1.5, 2.5, 4.5 with the purple alien, 5, 6.5 if he chooses to spend, which he will. That'll bring him even with the lead player. He spends his batteries for that cannon or laser. I keep forgetting which one it's called. And then coming down to red. Red has 1, 2, 3, 4.5. He can also spend a cannon and get it up to 6.5. He will do. Now, because there are multiple players equal for the same figure of 6.5, the player who is furthest ahead takes the hit. So he will lose 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we count up the rockets. Blue is in front, so he'll count his rockets up first. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't have a brown alien, so he can spend another battery to make that 7, which I think he will. So blue's at 7. Then yellow is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can spend a battery to make it 7, and then second battery to make that 9, which he will also do. So red just needs to hit 7 to avoid losing this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. he'll spend 1 battery to make that 8. Now, both of those guys who have just spent batteries probably should have looked at what the penalty was, because the penalty on this one is losing 3 goods. No one has any goods, so blue doesn't lose any goods anyway. So it's always worthwhile checking that out before you actually get locked into to anything. And then we look at who has the least crew. Starting with blue, blue has 6, yellow has 4, and red has 6. So the yellow is going to get hit by a whole bunch of cannon fire right now. So he takes a small cannon shot from the right-hand side on line 6. That can be protected against with a battery using the force field. Small shot from the left on line 5. Once again, that can be protected against with the force field. Small shot from in front on line 7. Again, force field, so he'll use another battery. He's running out of batteries real quick here though. And finally, he's going to take a large one from behind. And that comes in on line 6. That can't be protected against, so that destroys that one rocket that he had there. Moving on, next card, we have open space. So blue can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if he spends a battery, he can go 7, which he will do. Next is yellow. Yellow has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got 1 battery left, so he's not going to spend that, just in case he needs it, so he'll only move forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then red has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And he can spend up to 2 batteries to go more. He won't spend any batteries either. He'll just go up with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they can't be on the same spot, if you're moving forward, you then get pushed forward 1 more. If you're moving backwards, you'll get pushed backwards 1 more. Okay, we get another open space. So this time blue has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 without spending any batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Red has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without spending any batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yellow is stuck back with just the 4 without batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we hit another meteor storm. These guys aren't doing real well with picking up any goods at the moment, but that's okay. Okay, so small asteroid from the front. This will just bounce off. Most likely, so that's a 9. That bounces off, that bounces off, that bounces off. They've all avoided disaster. Large meteor from the front on line 11, which shoots straight past everyone. Small meteor from the right on line 6. That will just bounce off unless there's a hole. Bounces off and bounces off. Large meteor from the right, also on line 6. This can be shot if you've got a cannon on 5, 6, or 7. So this guy here has a cannon, so he's going to shoot that down, as does this ship. This ship, however, does not. And then finally a small meteor from the right on line 9, which is the bottom line. That'll bounce off, and bounce off. They're all safe. Okay, moving on. We hit some planets. Blue gets to choose first. Blue will most definitely stop. Yeah, as will red. These guys really need to pick up some goods. And yellow will also stop. That's the only way to make space bucks at the end of the trip, is if you have goods on your ship. So it's most definitely worthwhile for these guys to stop. It will cost each of them 2 days of flight. 1, 2, because they all stopped. I could have just left them where they are without actually moving them anywhere. Blue will throw his 2 goods just there. Yellow will throw his 1 good. Actually, he'll throw his 1 good over here for the moment, just in case he gets hit by something that destroys that one. And yellow will throw his 3 goods. Next card is another planet. Only 2 of them are going to get stopped this time. Blue has first choice, and once again, blue will most definitely stop there. Red has second choice, and he will most definitely stop on that. So, red moves back 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Blue moves back 3. 1, 2, 3. And they take their goods. Blue gets 2 radioactive goods that can only go on that red spot. And there we are. Red gets the 4 green ones. Oh, and another planet. Okay. Blue, once again, has the space to hold this, so he's going to definitely stop. Yellow gets second choice. Yellow only has... Oh, yellow definitely has the space for it, so yep, he will also stop. Red will also stop, but he'll stop on the bottom one. So all of them lose 3 days. Blue can't carry the radioactive good, so he'll have to leave that one behind. He'll put the green one there. Those guys there. Okay, yellow gets a red, yellow, and a blue. Put the red one there. You might as well put there. Okay, he takes his ship back, and red is only taking a red and a green. So he shifts that green across to there, puts his red up there, and he'll have to leave a green behind. Blue gets first choice at the abandoned station. He has 6 guys, so he can spend 5 of those guys. So he'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys off his ship to gain 8 space bucks. The abandoned station and other cards like it are the reason that you want to be at the front of the line. Okay, we're almost there. We get another meteor swarm. So a large meteor coming in from the front on line 10. That gets shot up, so he loses all of his stuff that was in there. Up at the top on line 10, that can't be shot out, so he loses that shield. And line 10 also doesn't get shot, so he will lose that. Okay, small meteor from the front, which is on line 7, which is dead center. All of them have closed spaces, so that one just bounces off, and then we have a large meteor from the front again on line 9. This one gets shot out of the sky. Line 9, he's going to have to spend a battery to shoot it out of the sky, but that's worthwhile. And line 9 cannot do anything about that, so he's going to lose this piece. Unfortunately, in losing that piece, that was how everything was connected here. And he's just noticed in pulling that off that he actually had an illegal movement, so this piece should have fallen off, and all of these pieces should have been gone way earlier in the game, so that's not going to really affect us anymore. He loses all of those goods and all of those pieces. That's going to really cost him when he gets to the other end. And finally, last thing we do is another abandoned station. Blue should have cost 2 days when he hit that last abandoned station. So on this abandoned station, blue gets first choice. He only has 1 guy, so he can't take this one. Then yellow has next choice. He only has 4 guys. You can't fly the ship without any guys, so he can't take it, which means red gets to drop 4 guys off and take that abandoned station for the 6 coins. And that brings us to the end of this particular flight once red drops back his 1 day. Okay, so there is bonus money for landing first, second, and third, and actually making it to the end of your journey. So blue gets 8 space bucks for coming in first, as marked by that. Yellow gets 6 space bucks, and red gets 4. Next up, we have another 4 space bucks as a bonus for the prettiest ship. The prettiest ship is the ship with the least number of open holes. So at the moment, the yellow ship has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open holes. The blue ship has 1, 2, and the red ship has 1, 2, 3, 4. So blue wins the 4 space bucks for the least open holes. We can then sell our goods. So yellow gets 4, another 3 for the yellow, which is 7, another 1 for the blue, which is 8. Blue gets 4 for each of them, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 space bucks for all of those goods. And then red will get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 space bucks for those goods. Okay, everyone now pays for the pieces they lost through the journey with a maximum of 8 space bucks. That's marked just here. So red is paying 2 space bucks. Blue only lost 1 piece, so he'll only pay 1 space buck. And yellow, ooh, yellow lost a lot of his ship. Yellow lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. But fortunately, because of the insurance, he only pays 8 space bucks for those 9 pieces. That is the end of the round. We would then go on to another round, etc., etc. Count up your monies to see who has the most if this was the end of the game. So yellow has 6 space bucks. Red has 19 space bucks. And blue is obviously the clear winner. Blue wins with 36 space bucks if this was the end of the game. So I hope this helps you get Galaxy Trucker to the table. I hope you get a better idea of how the game plays. If you have any comments or suggestions, please write them below. If you have any games that you wish to be Gamesplayed, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to see what games I've been playing at The Gamesplainer. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games that I am gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.